Another movie that was had so much potential, but it fell short. At this point in my life, I'm kind of like at a standstill when it comes to comic book movies. But the thing is, I had so much expectations, high expectations for this movie, but it just fell short. None of the TV spots, none of the ads, none of the trailers did anything for me. And we're talking about Superman. A lot of people like it. Some people don't. I'm one of those who follow under the umbrella of don't like it. As a matter of fact, I went to go see it. I think the day after it came out, me and my homeboy went to go see it, and literally the first shot of the movie was in the trailer, and he was getting his ass whooped by Crypto. He was already beat up. Like he got beat up throughout the whole entire movie except for the third act, which is the best part of the entire movie. The part that I did not fall asleep on. I think I fell asleep in this movie about 6 times for the first and second act. That was about a what? About 30, 35 minutes or 45 minutes. And it was straight garbage. Like, to me, we're going to have to do it because it is what it is. Man, it still caught my attention within the first 10 minutes of the movie. And I was up the entire time. And I was back in 2013. Nothing about David Corenswet spoke Superman about to me. Like nothing about this movie was good until the third act. Like I said, the outfit was garbage. The trunk sucked. Um, even when they had emotional scenes, you as an audience couldn't even have time to comprehend what was going on. It was like a straight cut and dry next to the next scene. It Nothing about the movie felt genuine. Nothing about the movie was good. Again, like I said, into the third act. The best part of the movie was probably Mr. Terrific. He was the best part of the entire movie. It's supposed to be a Superman movie, but when you have all of different characters for like a what 2 hour and 2 hour and a 9 minute movie, it's too much going on. You had Hawk Girl, I think, was in it. Mr. Terrific, Superman, Lex Luthor, Crypto. It was just a lot of nonsense going on. He was fighting robots. Henry Cavill didn't fight robots. He was actually fighting Kryptonians. David Corenswet would never be Henry Cavill. Like he just doesn't speak like I get it. Everybody says it's comic book accurate, but forget the comics. Like if it's not a good movie, it's not gonna be a good movie. Um, but I was very optimistic when going into it though, but because that's the type of person I am. But after I left the movie, I felt like I wasted my money. I feel like I wasted my time. I feel like I could have watched it and waited for it to come on HBO Max. Me and my friend, it's funny enough, me and my friend looked at each other in the end and was like, this isn't like Man of Steel. We said that throughout the entire movie, but we really said it after those two pointless credit scenes. Nothing about those two post credit scenes had nothing to do with nothing. It was just a bunch of BS. It was pointless. Man, I don't know, bro. Um, I just hope to God, since David Cornswell will be going forward as the Superman. I think Henry Cavill is like, I don't know, like Henry Cavill days are over with, unfortunately. But if we're gonna have David Cornswet be Superman, it needs to not be so comical. Like I feel like this movie was literally Guardians of the Galaxy into the DC universe. Like Guardians of the Galaxy worked over there, but everything in life does not have to be about comedy, like about comedy. That's what I think Superman kind of feels short for me. I'm more of a serious tone kind of guy with a little bit of inserts of comedic relief, but nothing like again, it was too comical. Like even here's a funny thing. When I was in the movie, the funny parts that were supposed to be funny, the audience along with myself, whenever you laugh, it's like a stress laugh. It's like a like it was really forced. Nothing in that movie was funny. Like it just, I don't know, man. I tried to give it a chance. I would have walked out of the movie had it not been for the third act and he was facing himself. That's the part that really kept me up. So that was cool. Some of the CGI stuff was wonky. The scene that they said they were going to take out with him flying in the air still was in there. Still looked bad. Nothing about the CGI was fixed. Um, I I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm still caught in the nostalgia situation about the era of Zack Snyder. but I'm just gonna be honest. I mess with James Gunn, but Zack Snyder is a way. I think his era when it comes to like the DC situation, as far as like him revamping Justice League, him doing Man of Steel, like other, and he had other plans too, like to make more DC content, but the cards just didn't go in his favor. But I think I like Zack Snyder's vision when it comes to Superman and things of that nature. And I think some of the shots in the movie looked like Zack Snyder's stuff, like the cape flapping, the flying in the air, the takeoff. Uh, yeah, it just y'all should have just had Henry Cavill come back without James Gunn. Bring back Zack Snyder. Bring back Henry Cavill. Bring back. I think we need as consumers. I'm speaking for all of us when I say this. Everybody is at a standstill when it comes to superhero movies and content, whether that's Marvel or DC. It's really getting lackluster as the time progresses. Like back in like the mid to late 2010s was like peak superhero stuff. Like you had phase one, phase two, and phase three of Marvel. Then you had the first Joker, you had Christopher Nolan's Batman, you had just you had the Flash TV series, which was good, and even the Flash movie was terrible. Like nothing about that was good. Like it just was terrible. If I had to rate this Superman movie, I would probably have to give it a 4 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it the 4 out of 10 because really I was gonna give it a 1. Those 3 extra points came for the third act. This Superman movie was not good. Did not have a good time. I fell asleep 6 times. It just wasn't good at all. So, I mean, stay tuned for more situations, bro. I'm out.